Last month was
No, last month was February.
No, it's not. It's still February.
Okay.
We on?
All right. I'll let you go ahead and call Mike.
Yeah, I'm calling right now. It probably is morning to you, isn't it? You've been up all night. All right, you ready to go on speaker? All right.
Okay.
All right.
We're good.
I've got Mike Sanders, our other member, on the phone. He's in the hospital because they just had a baby last night. So he could not make it.
I knew it was getting close.
Yep.
We're going to call the meetings order with 4 council present, 1 on the phone. Have you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Number 1 on our agenda, disconnect hearing. Anybody here for utility disconnects?
I'll make a motion.
Nobody's here. Go ahead.
I'll make a motion for disconnect.
Have a motion?
I'll second.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. So we are behind a month technically. So do you need to even draw or wait? You didn't
Go ahead,
need to
draw.
do that. Okay. Before we do anything else, we're going to draw our two, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 businesses. Is that right? You do the-
And how do they get in this?
We put all the business names in.
Oh, you just put them in.
See the guy? This way we don't forget about it. Oh, there's a couple there. Throw that in there. New one more.
I can't even aim.
Bears Auto and Cackley Real Estate. So approval of prior minutes from February 2nd. Anybody have any additions or corrections?
Nope.
You have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
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 All right. Number 3, unfinished business. Judd, on our unsafe building orders.
So, Brad had an inspection today, and what they were ordered to do in this last go-round was in 114 East 5th Street, contact an auction company and remove the contents. And I think, did you contact the auction company? I think the stuff is still there. I don't think
We
it's,
met with them.
okay. When is your auction gonna be?
They were waiting for it to warm up so they could come in.
Okay.
So we don't have a set date yet.
Okay. Fill and remove two more dumpsters from the rear ground floor of 114 East 5th Street. And I think Brad said you guys have filled like a dozen dumpsters full of things. Was any part of that though recent, like part of this ground floor rear of 114? Remove the ceiling tiles in 112, and that was part of the mold remediation because it was like too far gone to remediate. And what's the status of that?
We did remove it.
And then have Brad inspect it, which he did today. And you've got this fine that's been held in abeyance for several months. And so, just so I can keep track, just talking about 114 now. What's downstairs that needs to be removed? That's what the auction company was looking at? Okay. What's upstairs that needs to be removed?
Upstairs is just some clothing.
The upstairs and both of them weren't bad.
Okay, didn't know you were here, man. Chime right in. So, is there, after they remove the the auction company removes the property downstairs at 114. What else at 114 is still?
I mean, I think once they, I think my understanding is they're gonna come and go through everything, and then whatever they don't take, they're gonna get dumpsters for, to get that stuff out of there, and then that should clean it out.
Are there structural things about 114 and 112?
We haven't dug in that far enough yet.
Okay, so yeah, so the idea was we'd get the thing cleaned up before we'd get into anything else that needed to happen. So, okay, and on 112, what's downstairs? What's upstairs?
There's nothing upstairs.
The downstairs, they've definitely made big improvements on.
In the downstairs, are there items that need to be sold, or is that what that is?
Yes.
And then would whatever doesn't sell, would that go be trashed as well and emptied out? So
Yes.
basically, by the time the auction occurs, or shortly after, those buildings should at least be clean emptied out. So I know you're shooting for warmer weather. Are they going to do the auction there? Is that the
Oh,
idea?
they're gonna bring it to the facility.
Okay.
They just have to sort through
Okay.
everything they don't wanna bring, obviously stuff that.
And do you think that's going to happen in 30 days or 60 days or 90 days?
Just waiting to hear back from them, because I know they're busy right now.
Okay, well, so that's kind of where we're sitting. In terms of, I mean, it sounds like if you give them goals for the next 30 days, or it may not happen. So just because their auction may not take place. But
Other than the interiors, we still have what, type pointing on the exterior?
yeah, we have warmer weather stuff that.
I definitely, like I talked to you guys, finished the stuff in the back, the few items that were out back by the dumpster.
Oh,
yeah.
What was that, Brad?
I think there was a pallet jack and a couple of other smaller items. Once they get rid of that stuff, the outside will be done as far as cleaned up for us stuff.
So Brad, when you mentioned they made a big improvement downstairs, is that cleaning things up or
Yeah,
getting
as far
rid
as
of
throwing
things?
stuff
Or?
away.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could definitely go through it.
Okay. Well, I personally would think in the next 30 days we need to make sure we get a date, because I know we're waiting for warmer weather, but we know when that's going to be. I would think they can look at their calendar and know when they can come. I don't know why they can't set a date. So it'd be nice to at least have an auction date within the next 30 days then also.
Yes. So that would be April 6th.
But we have a plan, just in case it doesn't go through with them, because you never know, we always have a backup plan. So we're still gonna clear it out, everything, that's still the goal.
Yeah, Judd, April 6th is the next meeting.
So I'll send you an order. Is there anything else that they need to do in the next 30 days?
These are the most recent pictures that we have, Brad.
From today.
Can that window be boarded up if
Yeah, we
it's,
talked about that.
unless it's got something on the inside blocking it, I guess.
Yeah. Is that on 112 or 114?
That's one call.
Yeah, in the alley.
Yeah,
If we can get that, I think it's a
put-
safety thing for animals and
Fix it
kids
after
and
you left.
Okay.
whoever else might want to try to climb in that window. So.
Did you hear that, Jason?
What's that?
He said he fixed that after I took the picture.
Okay.
Oh, so it's covered up?
Okay. As long as it's covered, I think.
Like a new window or just
He had a piece
like a
of
board?
plexiglass put in there and then it
Okay.
just fell out.
This is hard to see with the shadow
Alright, then.
or something there. So, okay.
Anything else in the next 30 days?
I think what Brad mentioned about the back end and then coming up with a.
So what's out there? I didn't see the picture. What?
It's a pallet jack and a big metal thing.
So on the things left, does the auction need to come look at those before you do any more dumpsters?
We already met with them last month. So he said he wanted to wait till it warmed up to send his crew out to sort through
Okay.
everything, so.
All
he
right,
hasn't
so
reached
we
that
don't,
out
need to
with us.
plan on any more dumpsters until they look at it, correct?
At least for the front half, we
Front
plan on more dumpsters for the back half, we're not.
Okay.
Tossing off.
So do we need a plan on dumpsters for the back half before the next meeting? Is that what you're saying?
We were planning on that
You were
already,
planning on that
yes.
anyway, for sure, okay.
So what's a realistic goal for you guys?
For
next
the
week.
back, we're definitely gonna knock off at least 2 dumpsters.
And that's in the back of,
114.
All right, well, I think those would be 2 good goals, is a definite date for the auction, and then, 2 more dumpsters on the back.
in the pallet jack and the metal
Stuff in
object
the rear.
Yes.
and whatever that is. If I say metal object, you'll know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Okay.
And then I'd also start planning on what you're gonna do for the tuck pointing, because warm weather's right around the corner. I mean, they're doing it just a block away from me right now.
Anything else? And just continue to hold the $5,000 fine in abeyance until future hearing.
I'm good with that.
I think so.
Do you need a motion?
For 30 days.
I'll make
a motion to extend 30 days.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you.
Motion passes. Thank
Thank you.
Thank you for making progress on it, so.
Yes, thank you.
That's all I have. So there are 3 new unsafe building orders. That, I mean, that's gonna, so they'll be set up for the April 6th meeting. I haven't even drafted, I didn't think he was coming tonight when he sent that email, so I would have had him ready to go for his autograph. So they'll be ready tomorrow at the office.
All right, I'll stop by.
You stop by, sign them, and they'll go out tomorrow.
Okay.
And so we'll have 4. And maybe, wasn't there 1 left over?
I think this is a little.
I think the one for Martin's Family Shop there, he's working on that. I think we took that away, I think.
Okay.
What are the others that we're waiting on?
We had talked about vehicles behind dailies.
Stands.
You want me to put that in a UBO?
I think as long as it fits in the, it's always something that some people
Junk and
bring up.
debris on the exterior is fair game.
I think that the owner is questionable though, that's the one.
Yeah, I mean, they're his cars, so whether he owns the building or not, he needs to do something about that.
Okay.
Is that okay to throw in that as a 4th one and handle it? So we got groups of them moving through, so we're not just doing one here and there and.
That would be
bringing up
nice.
the
That
bill.
would be nice.
That would be
Yeah.
very
I don't
nice,
know.
yes.
The gas station's probably business, but I don't know how that falls.
I
And
guess.
if it, the dailies.
Yeah.
Surely the business.
He's only got 1 car back there.
I don't think he ever keeps them, they're all stands.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know that.
It has to be
Has any
probably
back there?
properly registered, which
Yeah,
none stands
yeah,
are.
no, but I don't know if the property you mentioned is listed as a business zone,
It's zoned as a business.
but is there a business there? I
You
guess
can't store inventory outside. So, I mean, there are a couple of issues with what's cooking there, in addition to the title problem.
Mm.
So, let's give that a push and put it on the list and at least.
I would like
I
to
think
do
so.
that.
It's always one that people
Come in
can
and
notice.
talk about it while we're talking about the
Yeah,
other ones. so
especially
you can
since
see that
everybody
we're not
sees
just
it in
picking on
town.
him. I think it's also important, because I think you kind of felt that way last time. It helps when you're sitting next to someone else who got a letter.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree, yes.
Sounds good.
Yep, good.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Judd.
Number
Yeah.
4.5, Brandon Williams? What's that? You come up and talk fireworks?
Yeah.
Whichever chair comes up.
Good, you guys already got copies.
Nope, I got it here. Did I give you one already? No, there's not. I didn't get it.
So my name is Brandon Williams. I'm with Williams Pyrotechnics. My wife and I are a small family-owned business based out of Crawfordsville. Been doing fireworks for a little over 15 years. While I have worked multiple years doing professional displays, this is my first year out on our own trying to get our business up and running. So we've done multiple displays, but it's either working through a larger display type company or 1.4 consumer fireworks, which is legally purchased. One thing that kind of sets us a little bit different is that we do compete in choreographed displays nationally. So that's something that we really try and make sure we bring to the table as far as precision and accuracy, as far as timing and different things like that goes.
That's neat.
It's very neat. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't realize it's a thing, but
Yeah.
it's something that we look
Yeah,
forward to
that's
every
cool.
year. So that's just kind of in the beginning of our proposal here. Somewhere around page 3, 4. That is my actual license information from the ATF. Certificates for display operations. As far as our insurance, we do maintain a $1 million liability. So that's pretty well standard. State of Indiana minimum is only $10,000, but we try and maintain $1 million pretty much for any display we do. Basic safety information. I'm huge on safety. We don't hand fire anything. Everything's all electronic fire, which helps obviously with safety, but also ensuring that consistency and precision that we kind of talked about. We do follow all NFPA 1123 regulations, which is a major deal, as well as all federal and state laws. So basically just kind of flipping through a little bit, we have what we client expectations, what we kind of expect from you guys, which is pretty much simple as make sure that we have permission to use the site display for the display, and then providing crowd control if necessary. I am familiar with Fowler's display here. I've been out here twice now in the past, so pretty familiar with what you guys have going on, and I think we've built a pretty good package for you for this year. So going back, our responsibilities. So basically, it's everything from today to the night of the display. So we have to reach out to the fire marshal, obtain permits, of course, site setup, cleanup, shoot, tear down, everything like that. Also in here is your display breakdown. So a lot of companies don't really do this that I've seen, and this is something that I've decided to start kind of including so that you know what you're getting. These are your display shells. So this year we have basically built for you a 25-minute display with approximately a minute finale. And it really breaks it down to you for you to be able to see exactly kind of what's going where. That is a very grand display, I will say that. A lot of people from my research, a lot of people are expecting a big year this year with it being the 250th birthday. So we've built this display for your community because I think it's what's going to feel what I feel would fit best based off of what you've had in the past. Now I believe it was right around 20 minutes, 22 minutes in the past. So really just kind of giving it a little bit longer finale. But our prices, one thing that we always say is our prices are not set in stone, right? We do want to work with you guys. So if 25 minutes sounds like it's too long, we can cut that down a little bit, say maybe a 20-minute display. So obviously those numbers would change a little bit. And then kind of finaling up here, like I mentioned in the beginning, we do what we call pyromusicals, which is where you take fireworks and you choreograph them into a show. That's audio, all fireworks synced to everything that's going on, all computer choreographed, fired. It's not a lot of people have seen something like that. If any of you have ever been to, say, like Thunder over Louisville, that is a very good example of what we like to do. It's very much color matching and very rapid sequences that we like to do. So that cost is put in the back, but that's not required, right? So that's just a little extra that we do. So basically where we're at for the 25-minute display, you see on the last page, that's roughly, like I said, 25 to 27 minutes. We can get closer to a 20-minute display, and we could take off probably about 5,000 off of that if you wanted to, go about 5 minutes less, but that's about where we're at this year, and you know, we're a little negotiable on that price, but that ranges, like I said, anywhere from 2.5 all the way up to a 6-inch display show. I know we usually, it has been set up there in the corner over there by the golf course, and I know that field's going to be used for crop, so we can't really get into that field too much, but the further back that we can go, you know, that increases our fallout zone, which I did include that on the last page that I was going to hand out, but basically that's where I'm familiar with the area. If you guys need to pass that around, it's where it's usually been in the past. So that little circle there, that's for a 6-inch display shell. That is following the NFPA 1123 standard, which is clearance of at least 70 feet per inch. So give or take, if we decided to do anything larger, we'd have to be back a little bit further. But I really feel that we have a very good display picked out for you guys this year, and we'd like your business and opportunity to come out and shoot a show.
I guess since it's the 250th and looking at all the different options, if we, I guess, looked at, I guess, could you get us different cost ranges for even a slightly shorter show with the musical side?
We could, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
And just looking at different options, because we don't ever know where we're going to end up with our in-kind donations towards fireworks.
Absolutely.
And so, other than paving, it's the most expensive thing we have, I think. So.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Paving's not cheap.
And so, how far out, or what, for what you do business-wise, what's a deadline for your business?
Really, we try and like to know as soon as possible. That way we can start planning on our orders. A lot of our suppliers do allow like a 50% deposit, which a lot of the items that we picked out are very, very high quality items, and some of them are even USA made. So they've sold out in years past, which that's kind of been a problem for some of the other display companies. So I kind of want to really get ahead of that this year, if we're going to be shooting some of those items. So 50% deposit would basically protect all that until, and our contracts are usually fully paid up by June 1st, so that we can have everything paid for and ready to go by the 1st of July. Okay. Really, we need to try and have signed contract 50%, usually within 1st of April or so.
I think it's typical rain date the following day.
So yeah, That's kind of up to you guys. I don't know if it was in here, but it is in the contract that if it's just a typical rain, typically we like to try and shoot in the rain, because especially once we're all the way set up, it is a dangerous procedure at that point to unmatch everything, because it's all electronic fire.
Right.
Unmatch everything and then have to pack it up. The fireworks themselves are usually bagged in plastic before they're loaded, and then we cover everything after that. So if it's a little bit of rain, no problem. We usually shoot as long as we have your permission. But if it's something like obviously a storm or high winds or anything that can present obvious hazards, then we would absolutely reschedule. So then that would be up to you guys. If since the 4th is on Saturday this year, if we wanted to push it to a Sunday, or if we want to do the following weekend.
Okay. Alrighty. You guys have any questions?
Thanks for coming to explain all this.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your time, Brandon.
We will look at this and the other information we have, and I know we're getting to that point in the year where we have to come up with a decision. So we'll make a decision as soon as we. Your presentation was definitely good. I mean, having that was the first time we've ever really had anybody come that I remember. So
Yeah, so it's very appreciated.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Brandon.
I'll be in touch with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you look and see where we paid for all those in the past?
What do we have?
I don't remember where.
So that's
2,000 was it?
We had was it the last
Well,
meeting
no,
or meeting
where it
before?
came from,
one
yeah.
was. So last year, we had a fund item, line item in general, passed in donations. It's gonna be in donations this year.
Right.
I think you had that printed out for us in the last
Yeah.
meeting or meeting before. I have to go. I can
remember
go look
what
in the
it
file and look it up.
Like how much it
Yeah.
was?
No, I don't remember what.
Well,
where it
last year
is.
was under general,
Okay.
and this year it's gonna be under donations, and it has been in donations in the past.
Right.
Yeah, this year's for.
I do have the other information in your packet. Oh, no, do I have it? Oh, I did, because I didn't want to get them all messed up. I don't know what it is. You do? Well, look at you. Do you want this one though, to look at?
Sure. why not?
Isn't it? Sorry. Got it.
It was 20 from the company we used for last year.
The first one is the first page is what we used we've had for several years. That's what he gave me as a quote. And then the second quote is from the high-tech pyrotechnics we've never used before.
Yeah. Half the price. But when you look at the numbers compared to Williams with what he includes, he also includes half.
I do like the shell count and the finale count. I think that's cool. Definitely. I mean, not that.
I might see if he has like people who towns that have used them.
Right. What is he's got like a YouTube channel? Or something?
Yeah.
I was going to ask him. I forgot.
So I don't
Got
know
it.
that.
So it's really good.
Yeah.
I was talking about, does Williams have a list in his packet?
Of what?
Can I ask?
Customers.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see anything in here, no.
I can ask him.
No, that wasn't in here.
On that, I've reached out to LS Power, who bought out BP, and I told myself I'd give them until this week to answer before I start asking them, because they always donate the most. I did meet with Bronzeback Wind, and I think we'll get a normal donation, but I also asked them about additional if LS Power decides not to donate. So
What's our normal?
what's that?
7,500.
Yeah, 7,500. So hopefully we can get some good information out of them. All right. Anything else on our unfinished? No. New business, Chrissy McCutcheon about Arbor Day.
Here I am again.
Hello.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hey there. So we have our Arbor Day planned this year for April 24th, official Arbor Day. And so we have all the second graders coming from all the schools, busing them in. We've already purchased trees, and we have Purdue Forestry come in, as well as DNR with their mobile bus that teaches all about forestry and trees. So we usually come and ask for a donation from the town to help sponsor Arbor Day. And I've looked at our money that we've spent for the past few years, and we always ask for, I feel like, too much. So I just want to ask for like $1,300 this year, and I'll still try to keep it under, what we ask for. We usually ask for $2,000, and I'm like, why am I going to ask for that? I know we're not going to spend that much. So if there's any way possible, I guess the town, I've been working for Soil and Water for 10 years this year, and you guys have always just been so helpful and such a blessing. I need to send you guys the packet that all the kids send back. We do several.
Oh yeah, we'd love to see what
I've
you
got.
do.
Oh my goodness!
And the buses.
Yes,
and,
and so Clayton Doty
yeah.
comes sometimes and does an article and things. But I'd like to do something special this year for you guys. From the kids, because we always make a big deal about you sponsoring. But they love it. So
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, and we invite you guys to come out too. It starts at 9 and it ends around 1:30, and we feed the volunteers, the teachers and volunteers lunch. The kids all bring back brown bags for that day. But it is at the Fowler's Town Park. Yep, and then we have the trees mark that are in the park, and so we have a tour. One of our stations is Leslie Fisher usually takes the kids around and explains all the different trees in the park and what they're for. And then we've had like wood carvers there before. We had a deconstructed forester last year who did a great job explaining, what the jobs in forestry are and all the tools and the chainsaws and the, all the fun things and the different bugs in the trees, and the kids had a blast. But we'd love for you guys, if you'd love to join us out there.
Yeah,
come
I
on
actually
out.
like to
should.
join.
You would.
Yeah, I'd like to see
It's
that.
a lot of kids at one time, but
Yeah, you said April 24th, right?
it is. Yeah,
Okay.
but they have a ball.
All right. What time is it on April 24th?
We start at 9, and then we usually end around 1:30, and the kids go back to school. Sacred Heart usually walks if the rain isn't bad. If not, we'll send a bus over to pick them up. But
And then does the town's money, does it usually go towards paying like Purdue or what all?
no, well, we do give some gas cards and things for the sponsors that help us do the different stations, and we usually give something to the schools, some educational material for their classrooms to take back. We pay for the trees, and then busing the kids in for the food, for all the volunteers that help and all the teachers. And then we also do a coloring contest, and so we give out prizes, and we have contests through the day. So we give out prizes and things to the children as well. There's a few, I think there's 2 stations that come that we usually pay like $100 for them to come each, but a lot of the people volunteer their time.
You don't foresee any extra cost, I guess. I mean, I think that's why in the past we've done a little bit extra in case.
I don't foresee it this year, honestly, and I've talked to my board. I feel so bad me coming to you guys every year. And so they said, well, if there are any extra incurred costs, we'll find a way we can, cover that. So they just our board really appreciates what you guys have done for us. So I asked if I could just ask for less. It's like, really, we need you guys, but we don't want to take advantage of you or make you like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money.
I need fireworks.
I know, that's what I hear.
I would make a motion to do it at 1,500. I know it's a little more, it's still less than last year, but 1,300 is going to be really close to what you
Yeah,
did.
because it says
and-
1,139.
Yeah, and everything, cost
Thank
of
you
everything's
so
going
much.
up. So
I really
I'm-
appreciate that. But
Yeah,
I
I mean,
promise
especially
I'm a
with food
thrifty
and
shopper,
that,
so
yeah.
I try to get it
Yes.
under there.
Have a motion?
Okay.
Okay, Mike
I have a
seconded.
motion,
Thank you, Mike.
second, okay.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, do you need that back or is this us?
Nope, that's for you
mine.
guys. You can
Okay,
put
you need that,
Okay.
Sarah?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank y'all so
Okay,
much. We
good luck.
appreciate you. We'll have pictures this year and all kinds of good stuff.
If I can make it that day from work, I will let you know.
Yeah, you can text me too.
So, okay.
If you have any questions.
All right,
Thank you.
got it. Thank you.
Back to the list. I guess under, it is kind of sort of new business, the pond saga.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Just so
death-
everybody
the
has
death saga?
awareness of it, it's IDEM report 122038. They did their testing and everything on that day. Has the referrals to the DNR, and then the state chemist office is coming on Friday just to do it. They've already called farmers in the area. I don't know if they talked to Seth or Helena, and so they're just doing their thing because of the fish kill.
The DNR's already been there and measured the well and everything, and it's not a groundwater problem.
Right. Well, and that, like if you go out 100 and you go up to some of the ponds that you can see, they're all
it's
really,
just
really
drought.
low. Yeah. So
And our
I think
pond's only 3 foot deep to begin with.
Right.
So when we lose 2 foot of water,
it
makes a big deal.
Right. So hopefully this week we'll get enough rain to help also. I don't know what the new forecast is. So.
I fired up the well today,
Okay.
and it pumped, but the well's in bad shape. I mean, we don't use it. No, it's a 2-inch well. I mean, it should put out 55 gallons a minute, which would be a good amount, but it's maybe putting out 20. Screens are probably plugged up in the well, so it's kind of up to you guys if you want to get a well guy in there and point the pump and shoot the screens and get it pumping better to where we can add water to it. It's totally up to you guys, but I mean, we're talking a few $1,000s to do that.
I know what I was gonna say.
Could that be a push?
But it's pumping water right now. I'll check it again in the morning. It's just not pumping much.
Right.
But between that and the ring, maybe we can get it back up some.
Okay.
Anything we can use
that's
to
what
help.
the rain about. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say let's wait and hold off and see what we get over the next week or two.
And this ain't nothing new with that well. I mean, this
Right.
well's it's been underproducing for the last 10 years. And the only thing we've ever used it for was to add water to the pond.
So it's something we need to
But
get
we
done.
usually don't hardly ever do it. We've never had this kind of drought on our pond, so.
The pictures do show.
That's where we stand on
Yeah.
that.
Of
If we want
water.
more water in that pond, we're gonna have to. So.
Yeah, that well, but you can see some.
Yeah.
So I'd say hold off, and then I don't. Did the DNR people you talked to are the hydrology people, so I don't know anything about ponds or stocking them, or if we need to address that at some point once we get the
I
water.
wouldn't stock it till we get the problem fixed with the lower water.
Right.
Like I said, it's only
Exactly.
3
Yeah.
foot-
Yeah.
No.
It's only 3 foot deep, not, or,
Yeah.
you know,
So I mean,
at its best, it's only 3 foot.
that's down the road, I guess. And I mean, I just don't know anything about it. So get the water level up, make sure it maintains, and then see. I know everybody's worried about the fishing contest, but unfortunately, I mean, we have to get the pond to a certain level before we can even worry about it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was just that ice. I mean, when we had
Right.
that freeze over and it's only a foot deep,
Right.
there wasn't much water left for it.
Yeah.
So if we can get it up and keep it up to 3 foot deep, it'd be great. We don't know if we're gonna have another drought this year or
Right.
it's gonna continue on, so.
I'd say let's see what water level we end up with, and then look at the other problems that to address.
Well, is it worth going ahead and getting a cost on the pump and getting that?
Yeah.
The well checked out good. When it was put in, it was 30 foot to static level. It was 28 when they measured it. So the groundwater's great.
I don't know if you guys have somebody you've used in the past, or that you would wait if they want to get a quote on doing all that.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably use the same people to do the
Yeah, I agree with that.
pumps at the water plant and stuff. We
At least
got
get us an idea what we'll have to look towards. So
Even if we don't do it now, when it's something we need to address.
yeah, and that way the park board knows too, I guess.
And I may be able to get a hold of some well drillers around here that might do it a little cheaper than Peerless and stuff too. Maybe get a couple estimates. So.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thanks for checking it out.
Yep.
Thank you. I haven't been down there. How bad does it smell?
Not bad.
No,
Oh,
okay.
really too bad.
Yeah.
It's not 80 degrees out.
Did you say that yet? Did you
Yeah.
say
It's
that?
still cold.
Hopefully
Yeah,
the
it's still cold.
Hopefully the raccoons are enjoying it. So.
There's about 200 geese coming in every day, so cleaning up pretty good.
Ew.
It's nature. That's how it works. I'm glad they're here.
Oh,
Miscellaneous
true.
business? Are you want to do yours under department head
Michelle, can you
updates?
throw me my phone? I need to get Please to handle it.
Brad has a couple things.
Department head updates.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hi, Clayton.
Congratulations, Mike. Regarding the Fifth Street sewer issue we were having, we went out and we started opening up manholes, started inspecting them. We found a few that were in dire need of cleaning at the very least. So yeah, here's some pictures. That's a before. Sorry, I didn't think about taking any before or after. So we got to the last manhole, of course.
Nice.
But there's the after. And then this is what we're dealing with in our sewer. Is stuff like that. Yeah, just big root balls. And so we got the manholes all pretty well clean. But I'd like to have Johnson's come out and actually run their water jet that actually cut the roots and stuff and get them out. So I'd like to have them come out and do it. They gave me a quote of $450 an hour. And I'm assuming probably at least 8 hours. 1,600 feet is what we came up with. So that's there's two sewers on Fifth Street. One goes on the north side of the road, one's on the south side of the road. I'd like to do both those. But I think we only need to go down to the 1,002. There's a sewer manhole right there. I don't think we need to continue east. I think it's past that point's fine. But yeah, so probably be around $3,000-4,000 for having them come out.
Okay.
Just estimated. It could be a little more, could be a little less. Just depends on how what they hit. But we tried pushing our camera through. We only made about maybe 10 feet. And we were getting stuck already. So that was after running our water jet through. But ours just doesn't have the capacity to cut that thick stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with that. I'd like to have them come out and then run a camera after they get done and kind of visually inspect everything and see what it looks like. But,
Okay.
Sounds
like a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing these pictures. That's very
no
very
problem.
helpful.
Like I said, I apologize.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it until the very.
Yeah, that's great though.
So this is kind of where I was
Let's-
wanting. I got it circled on there where I was wanting to have them come.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to go ahead with Johnson's. Yep.
I'll second that.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes.
Then I attached
Did you
some
see this
pictures
one?
to the monthly updates that we do. They're of the chlorine room. They were from the previous month, but I did have some pictures on my phone. I just didn't get them in last time. But it was just we fixed a few spots on the floor that the concrete was all dilapidated and coming apart. And then also we added some chains for each individual tank instead of they were just all one chain holds all of them together. So, kind of updating some stuff and trying to make it a little safer and up to code. That's all for me. Unless you guys got any questions?
No, you explained it very well.
Thank you. I'll get better.
And
at
good
this
pictures.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Every time I
You
do
guys wanna hang
something
on?
on blue stuff.
Give it to Sarah.
Yeah,
But
Sarah
it's-
can put in the file.
It's never.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No problem.
I don't really have much of anything. The frost finally broke. We're gonna start working on alleys and spreading our leaves out on the farm ground out here, but we got 10 days of rain coming, so I'm sure that's gonna put a halt to a lot of that. But I talked with Sarah and them today a little bit about maybe getting our new leaf machine out April and doing a couple days a week. Try to clean up some of these leaves if people do want to rake them out, try out our new machine. Work on getting that all fixed up this week and dressed on to the
I
truck.
think it'd be good.
Hopefully we don't have any snow and I gotta undress it again, so. That's where we're standing on that. We're gonna do that, so we'll try to get some of this stuff done before April. We gotta start working on the pool. That's all I got.
Do you wanna talk about the right of way permits I have?
They can sign the one that's an emergency leak, but we're having trouble with NIPSCO not patching their holes that come in, digging our roads and not coming in patching them.
They should have plenty of money to do it.
Yes,
with
they
the
should.
utility costs. So.
And I got on him pretty good today. He's having somebody call me tomorrow that's his boss. And I want to chew on him a little bit to see what we can get done, but I, in no uncertain terms, told him, I said, other than this leak that they gotta fix, I said, I probably won't ever sign another permit till these are taken care of. And I want a number from now on that I can call somebody and they come take care of it. Because now they're even to the point now where they just write NIPSCO on there and a phone number. Phone number goes nowhere.
What did they say to that? Did they give you a direct phone number and contact?
Yeah, well, he gave me a phone number that wasn't his, it was a different guy's on another permit. So he ended up getting pissed and giving me that guy's number, so that's how I actually got hold of him. So.
We can start dragging.
But I don't wanna play their games, I mean, I'm done with it. If they want permits, they're just gonna have to start.
Yeah.
We can always start dragging in the community relations person.
I mean, it worked with
The roads.
fiber optic company, Main Street.
No, Main
We
Street.
had to do that to them, we had to hold them hostage, so they
Yep.
started doing it, and now they're doing it right, so.
Yep. No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So I do have the one he was talking about. There was a leak on 7th Street that they're wanting to work on this week.
I would assume there might be some more emergency leaks as it continues with all the rest of the way out.
I think that one's
Approval. Yeah. If you look at it, somebody will make a motion to approve.
I also have one for Mainstream is doing the flower pots.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
just
just the
in
little
grass?
green things they put off in the yard, it's not even in the street,
Oh my God, I haven't signed
it's
it.
just in a right away.
Yeah, I think it's just making like, isn't it?
Just be the new company. Oh, that's
The list?
you're doing the work.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the right of way.
Motion, do I have a second?
I'll second. Is that both of them or just
One at a time, or both okay?
Both's fine.
Do we need, okay, we need different addresses?
Yeah, I'll put the addresses on there.
So a motion for both. And a second for both.
I'll make a motion. The second one.
Okay.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Alrighty.
I just need to know, we're gonna have a couple properties, might have to get cleaned up. Are you guys wanting to stick with McGinnis for property cleanups and mowing? Or are you wanting to go with somebody else? I wasn't sure if you decided.
I'm personally okay with McGinnis unless we've had issues I don't know about. Is there?
It's up to you guys.
I would say for the cleanups, I know we talked in the past about offering the street or utilities department to do the yard, since we whittled that number down quite extensively over the last couple of years, to mow those on overtime. But if it's something we need to finalize on our side, if we want to have, it doesn't matter to me either way. I think we would save money rolling those costs if our guys want to do that work for overtime. But I don't know if we need to have a.
What's McGinn's charging us versus the overtime rate?
I have to look. I don't have that
So
information.
we can have them go and do this first round of cleanups and then make,
Mhm.
especially when we get into grass. I guess.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a drought year, it may not be. it may not be as bad, so.
And
I'd
the
say go ahead and
problem
have
is
it.
also where to put all the, if you're cleaning up brush and
Right.
2x4s
Where
and
it's
skids
going.
and all that stuff, do we
Yeah.
have the dumpster there then, or?
Right. Yeah, we can look at all the parts of that and see what the best decision is. So, but I would say stick with who you've got.
Okay,
Mhm.
sounds good.
Yep.
All right. Brad?
I got a few things for you guys. The McQueen quote, that's for purchasing 7 new pairs of boots and a set of irons and 5 flashlights. Our boots are 2014s, so they're past their 10-year lifespan. So I'd like to purchase 7 of them and then possibly revisit that towards the end of the year to get the rest.
So we only need 7 pairs of boots right now, but
I mean,
everybody else has.
No, we
okay
need
ones, or-
more, but I'm just trying to.
You're, okay,
Trying to spread the wealth.
Yeah.
gotcha.
It's early in the year. I don't want to spend everything right now.
What's the fire hook? What is that?
That is a Halligan bar. It's a Halligan and a flat face axe combo.
Oh, okay.
Forcible entry tools.
Yeah. And then the 5 flashlights for our gear.
Well, with that money here and then what we've got in funds, I mean, I personally don't see an issue with it. Anybody else have any concerns?
I'll abstain from voting, but I can tell you we did training on it and those are pieces of equipment that we definitely need.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, well, I will make a motion to accept the McLean quote for the Fowler Fire Department for $3,723.
I'll second.
a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 I'll abstain.
Aye.
And then I talked to Mike and Jason a little bit about this and Sarah today, about purchasing 4 new radios. I don't know, what you come up with as far as,
I mean, who has the funds right now?
Yeah,
in the-
in the public safety lit, there's definitely money. We budgeted a certain amount of that. And that is to go to, obviously, public safety. Knowing what I know on the IPSC, the public safety communications system, in the next 2 years, all those next 2 years or less, those radios will obviously start to.
yeah, we have 7 that are of those radios, the AP or the 2500s that we still use, and they have a trade-in right now of $600 per radio. So we'd be trading in 4 radios.
I guess long-term planning, my biggest concern, if 28 is going to be our tax structure change, then we may have to live a lot leaner then. And so if we have the funds that are supported by lit, which lit may go away,
Mm-hmm.
then won't come out of, I guess, regular general, if we could use those, and then if we have something else that comes up, we can do an additional
Yeah,
to support whatever we need, so.
I agree with all that.
These particular radios will have Wi-Fi too, so that'll help with stuff in the school too. When we have calls out there.
Do you have any that
The Wi-Fi
work
cable.
in the schools?
No,
We're starting to buy them.
Yeah.
You're starting to buy these?
It's a different model.
Oh,
Fancier one.
fancier.
Yeah, they were 14 grand for 2, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
None of
wow.
them are cheap.
Okay.
Yeah, the radio game isn't cheap.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the 4.
I'll second.
Motion and second, all in favor, say aye.
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 I'll abstain.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Brad. Thanks for getting all the info together.
Yeah, we've had 13 runs in the month of February, so a couple of runs, or run every couple days, so we've been fairly busy.
You've been busy then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're 26 on the year, so it's been pretty constant, so. but things are
Hopefully
going-
it's not below zero anymore when you're going.
I know.
God.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Brad. All right, I've got an update from Lee Clemming. I said I will not be able to attend the March meeting because I will be out of state. I will email the council the February monthly report. Then he said the only update that I have for the council is that the new squad car is at the outfitter's shop. All of the parts are ordered and they will be starting on it soon. So that is the update from Lee Clemming.
All you. That's a big stack.
Yes. I do have a quote from Grant Cord Lawn and Garden for the Monarch Commons for 2026. Initial cleanup, snapshots, fertilizer, total possible through October would be $2,445.
Are there other options that we were looking at, or is that it?
He's always done it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can get quotes if you like from somewhere else.
Did we talk about McGinnis doing that, or that was something, or not?
Well,
Or am I getting them
Courtney
mixed up?
Stewart does some landscaping, but I don't know if that's something she would be interested in. So.
Yeah, because Grant Cord would have the chemicals and all that. I don't know if McGinnis
Maybe
does
I
all
think
that.
I doubt he has. He has
Yeah, I don't think he.
I think the biggest thing, and I think he knows that, just if this is before the 4th of July, making sure it looks
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
And I'll make sure.
I think that was a couple of the concerns that we had, was just last summer and the summer before, just keeping up with it.
And that comes out of, we still have grant funds for that.
Yeah, there's still grant funds for it, and I did budget, I believe.
All right, well,
4,000 or
I will go
4,000.
ahead and approve total possible maybe through October is 2,445 for Gretton Lawn for the new year contract for this year, 2026.
Motion. Second.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Sarah, was this the only one or was this mine?
No.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And I have a proposal from Municipal Civil Corp. It's for the CCMG services that will be provided this year. Preparing cost estimate, application, the CCMG portals, bidding the project, assisting with grant agreements, construction and closeout. Be $11,663.
What exactly is that?
It's for the paving of the roads. The town did receive $466,520. And the contract bid is the $583,150. That's Ken.
It's
Ken
I
Smith.
saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just gonna say.
I thought
yeah,
it
that's
was,
who
and
we
then I
have.
saw his name at the bottom. So I make a motion to approve that.
I'll second.
Motion second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Fowler State Bank reached out to me. They're doing an can't remember what year it is, 95 maybe, the anniversary, for Dollar State Bank. They were wanting to do like a cookout, June 27th, from 11 to 3. And they'd like to close the street from Madison on 5th to Van Buren.
Madison and Van Buren.
Yeah, for a couple hours, about a few hours, 11 to 3 on the 27th of June.
You're gonna have to remind me back closer to that.
Oh, absolutely.
Not blocking off the intersection, just that one block of street.
Yes, yeah.
Let's see what day that is.
I think it's a Saturday.
Is it a Saturday?
Yes.
June 27th. Yeah, that's a Saturday. Okay.
So we'll just do it like we was doing for the farmers market stuff on this end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You need a motion for that. I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's time to pick dates for the garage sales and the trash pickup. I have Saturday, June 13th, and Saturday, June 20th. That would work. That's about the same we do every year.
Mm-hmm.
Motion?
Yeah.
Can I make a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
That's the day that Mary T. Clark's having their walk.
March.
June 13th.
Having their what?
Though they do a walk.
Yeah.
And I know they come through Fowler. Where do they end up?
I know
Yes,
last year they did a different route, so I'm not sure what they're.
I
They
did-
started here and then went back to Boswell, I think.
I think everyone went through Oxford and
Yeah,
Boswell.
yeah.
I haven't seen a route yet, so I don't know if they're gonna do something different. They usually go through Fifth Street up here if it comes through.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it would.
Right.
Just, I don't know.
They might buy garage sale stuff that day. If you walk it through.
So if they want to add on to their stuff to walk back to Boswell with.
Bring your backpack. Fill her
I
up.
didn't know if they had, if they did shut off streets when they came through, or, you know what I mean? I just didn't know if that would disrupt
I don't
the.
think so.
No, I mean, the parade was pretty fast last year when they were walking through.
Yeah.
I think I just did something on that and they, I think they said they're gonna start at Boston.
Yeah, hopefully we have more people at town when they go through this year.
I think they didn't know what a wet was, maybe people just didn't know what. Okay.
What's the deal with this one water bill being up to almost $800?
Who is it for?
Blythe Fisher?
She might have had a leak and hadn't paid. I'll have to look. I
No,
haven't,
that's
I didn't
fine. I
see.
just didn't know if there was something going on.
Pass out a couple quotes I got for a new server. First one's from Sound Device. That's who we have for our IT services. Second one is for Brand Tech. I don't know much about computers or servers, so I don't know how comparable it is, to be honest with you.
Definitely difference in price, but like you said, I mean, they list out what they're doing, but I don't know if one of these is not getting something or not.
I mean, if you guys know someone that can look these over, that.
I do.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
I can have a couple people looking over.
Okay, that'd be great.
I think it would be good.
Yeah, I do too, because.
Yeah, I mean, maybe is it just money, or is there a big difference in something we're not getting? Yeah.
I know, is it Bose voice?
Oh, voice
Your-
Keystone software?
Yeah. I would need to know the requirements of the software.
Okay.
So when they look at that, they can tell. Is that the only software? Okay. Besides normal office
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
I mean, there's definitely more things listed on the brand tech, but maybe Sound Advice just doesn't itemize them out.
No, they had it. They had it itemized.
Sound Advice? Well, it's just not as much. I mean,
well, they got it all.
when you compare that to this,
But they're just, like, that's like one line per this. So,
I'd say send it an email.
I can read them somewhat, only because we order so many
Oh,
for
yeah.
work, but
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Maybe we can solve those in one meeting.
Oh, I want this one.
Email them. I'll email them. Or do you
Yeah,
copy? Oh,
I'll
okay.
give that to you to look at.
Okay.
That's from Sound Advice. I'm also giving you an email I got from Sound Advice. And we're gonna do additional updates, and it's gonna cost us a little more. I do have a quote from Brand Tech too, for IT services. I'll email that to you because it was like 16 pages and I didn't want to print out another amount, but look over those too and see if we want to do any changes.
You're almost there.
Jeez.
I have the old checks that I want to receive back in from 2023. They're 2 years or older, and I can receipt back in, and then we can do it through the state.
The unclaimed.
The unclaimed.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Jason look at them already. I got one from Ray O'Haron for $60.99, one from a utility customer for $22.25, and then Charlie Riggle, a water deposit for $5.46, for a total of $88.70.
Okay.
If I could get a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve receiving these back in.
I'll second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Did he send those to you?
I don't remember if he did or not. Honestly, don't remember.
The waiver of liability,
Yeah.
and hold harmless agreement for the gun range.
Oh, he emailed those.
Yeah.
Did he email
Yeah.
them?
I thought he did, but
Yeah.
it's been a while back.
Do we need any kind of motion on that, or are you?
I would, that way it becomes an official document that
Okay.
we've passed, so.
I saw it, if we could motion the agreements.
I'll make a motion to accept the harmless waiver for the gun range.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passes, and so anybody that wants to use the gun range, just fill out one of these with Lee and we'll keep a copy of it, so.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
I'm gonna just give this to you to look over. Sierra Brooks had contacted our office about a couple things she wants to do to her building.
Which building?
Sierra
Sierra
Sweet
Sweet
Shop.
Shop.
Sweet
All right,
Shop.
gotcha. Okay.
I was trying to think of the address.
No, gotcha. That's a good question on the drive-through.
You technically can't block it out.
So as far as the number 2 request with putting a storage container out there, that's not on her property?
Is it part of the parking
She said
lot?
she would
or-
rent the space? It's not hers?
She's asked, it's our property.
So it's part of the parking lot area, or, okay.
I didn't know if that'd be an option or not, but
Maybe easy take was a renter, 15 feet, 20 feet, whatever she needs. I don't think it's something we've ever done.
and she
So
does,
like a walk, I mean, she doesn't have room inside her building for the,
That building isn't very
it's
big.
not?
No.
Okay.
I'd be okay with this if it was temporary.
it's not,
I mean,
Say if we're
that's the
gonna lock in
problem.
the freezer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's permanent.
pretty sure, yeah, Macy asked her if it was gonna be.
There's no electricity, there's no nothing there, no drains, no nothing, so. I mean, that's the bad thing about it, it's not set up for it.
I would say she should come to a meeting with a map of exactly where she's wanting this and how she's gonna
And the
handle the
size of it.
utilities and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I mean, she's gonna need electric with a walk-in freezer. I mean, that's a lot of.
It's not like you can just run a cord across
It's
the
not
lot.
just because at first, I mean, she
That's
says
a bad
storage
thing.
container, but that's more than a storage container.
Yeah, it becomes
She's
something else.
one.
A building, it becomes a secondary building.
Yeah, that's a secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, she doesn't get power to it, she's using the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
She's basically putting a
If
permanent
there's-
building on
If there's
somebody
a pole
else's
there, they
land.
could put a second meter out for her, come down straight from the pole. And then it'd be like buildings on leased ground, we would just,
Mhm.
Lisa?
mm-hmm. I mean, it's something you could do, it's just, I would like to see some type of plan before I just,
And the size and what else she wants in there.
yeah.
Yeah, as far as the window, you can't block an alley.
I'm trying to picture where she's at. So she wants it. Okay, he's trying
Yeah, right there, who's your associate?
she wants to move the existing
I mean,
staircase.
that's narrow anyway,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, she's gonna move the staircase.
I guess on the usage of the window, if they're just picking something up and there's no weight, I guess that's the kicker. Like,
Yeah, you
It's
don't
great,
know.
So you get 5 people.
here's your order, your prepaid order, and that. I think
I mean,
maybe
could you make the alley a one-way? So,
You still block it.
But you're still blocking up people.
well,
trying to- Can't
I
she?
get, but how busy is that alley?
It's great till a fire truck comes through.
Well,
Can't you do like what the bowling alley did with the ice cream? They have like a
just
window right on the sidewalk
Walk-up window on the sidewalk instead of
drive-through. Maybe
Not
we do
all
a
the fire
walk-up.
trucks are easements for NIPSCO for their power lines and stuff and phone companies. So
Okay.
That's a right. of way
Yeah,
for
I don't think we should
Okay.
do the alley.
All right.
Maybe suggest to her to do what the bowling alley did.
put it out front, just to walk up.
Just a walk up, not a drive through.
I mean, if you're gonna walk up to the bakery.
How does
might
this
as well
work over
just
here
walk
with
in.
people dropping off their
I mean,
papers?
she's not gonna get that much business driving
I know
through.
they're just dropping stuff off, but I don't know. I don't know what her usage idea is. I guess, like you said, if she came in and said it's people picking up prepaid orders, oh, here they are. They're not sitting there for more than a minute or two.
Yeah.
But not like they're waiting on them to make sandwiches and
Right.
process off order is a big difference, I think. I don't know.
I'd still have concern with it because you're gonna, inevitably, you're gonna get 5 people.
Right.
Wait your turn.
And you have an emergency, and when they're sitting there facing, you got 5 people stacked up.
Yeah.
Nobody delivers their
Yeah.
bills anymore.
Yeah, I don't think number one's a good idea.
Okay, I'll ask her to come to the next meeting.
Yeah.
Have a plan.
So what was with number 3 with the propane tank restrictions? She wants to.
So we can't participate. So
Someone else asked us if they could have propane
Mike
tank
is
in.
the cost of everything.
Well, she's saying it's become a hindrance. I don't know.
Because cost.
Oh, because of the cost.
It's like
It's called budget bill. That's what I do.
I got it.
For a new business, they wanted what? I don't know how many thousands and thousands of dollars for the grocery store to turn back on.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was like $10,000. It was unreal.
I think it
Yeah.
was.
I don't know if that's the correct amount, but it was a really unreal amount.
Okay.
Well, she says they prohibit municipalities from preventing the use of propane or other resources to provide gas to a homestead.
So I don't think we can tell them no. That
It's
you,
not our.
You can use a different source.
Hey Brad, would there be any building code issues with that sitting back there, or is there specific?
The, cooler?
Yeah, like if she wants to use her own propane tank instead of using NIPSCO.
I mean, yeah.
'Cause she's gonna have to have
so
pretty
far
good
away
sized
from the
tanks.
building and everything.
So if someone
I don't
wanted, on a side note, if someone wanted a propane tank instead of NIPSCO at their home,
I don't know if we have any, I mean, there's.
I think there's an ordinance that's gotta be buried.
And it
Don't
has to
quote
be-
me on that, but I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
we've done
that
some
in town
extent-
It's gotta be buried.
we've done some extensive looking for an ordinance for that.
There's
We
not.
can-
Well, I'm all for it too.
I think
I-
Let's go wait for
we
this
can
to
still
wait.
look into it.
We have, one in Fowler, or there's 2 in Fowler, one not buried and there's one that's buried.
I know it's about to buried.
Okay. We'll look some more.
There's one down on Park Street.
I thought it was buried.
Yeah, I guess my only concern on that would be, because she's got no space.
Location where we go.
I don't know if there's.
And then she, depending on where she puts it, then you're gonna have an issue of people hitting it in the alley.
Yeah.
It has to be guarded or
Yeah.
something.
Something.
We'll look.
Oh, right down there on First Street.
It's accessible though.
I think I'm done.
Okay. Tracy died today.
Too many. Poor Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you guys are working kind of up to the last minute on a lot of this stuff.
We are.
Would it be? There to email all this stuff to us?
Before station too.
Would you like an email? Would it be easier for you to look at your phones?
I mean, at least if, especially if we have a specific deadline or something for everything, then we have time to somewhat
Look
prepare.
over it? Yeah.
I'm just thinking, it's whatever's easier for you. I mean, I just hate to see us wasting this much. I mean, it's a lot of paper and ink.
Cost too.
It's a big savings.
Ink is
I
ridiculous.
mean, if
It's
I
a lot
want to
of-
print it, I can print it myself
Yeah.
on my own printer.
I can do that.
I mean, having this information is very, very handy, but yeah, the cost of the paper and the ink alone.
Printed one copy to have.
Or maybe we share.
Pass it around if something came
That's
out.
true.
Yeah.
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 I just.
That's true. We can bring laptops and then maybe print out one if needed.
You can buy a big screen and you can put it all up there.
Oh, we got TV. We got right.
That's true. I forgot. It's always back there.
Turn around, Jace.
Okay. Anybody else have anything?
I know you ain't gonna have a meter.
No? Okay. Anything else for the good of the order?
Do we have any more information on which gas company we're gonna go with?
Well, we kind of left it on each department head was going to be able to choose.
That's all we talked about.
Oh.
Isn't that what we kind of decided?
I thought the guy was gonna bid it out.
So we're trying to find a good RFP for it to see if that's something that we even want to do. And so the problem is, and he made a good point of it, you're not, because of the cost of the fuel that fluctuates, you run into a problem. I mean, so you're bidding either equipment, service, and or cost of things that aren't fuel, like oil, grease, whatever, that you probably already get somewhere else anyway. So Judd was trying to find, we had one good copy of an RFP, I think the county used. And so, I guess it's probably between the internet stuff and that we probably need to maybe see about just having a second meeting once we get everything sent out to everybody to decide if we want to mess with it or leave it the way it is, I guess. And
Yeah, 'cause see the way it is now, if I'm gonna order fuel before we get anything done, I'm gonna have to get it from Co-op because they own our tanks.
right. And I don't know if you guys have talked any more about it.
Not really.
So,
Well, I mean, I have no problem with Brad, but it's just a pain.
right, you're switching everything out. So yeah.
Do those tanks need replaced though?
What's that?
Do those tanks need replaced?
No, I mean, they could probably use new hoses on them, but anytime I have any problems with it, you just call them, they come put new hoses on them. But as far as tanks go, no, they're in great shape.
Right.
They could use painted, but
I think one of the things that we kind of wanted to look at was total usage, gallons of everything. And then I know Brad talked about trying to get if there's a better pricing than going to the better pricing and security going to Casey's, then why not try to get something set up so the fire department can use it for their fuel too.
you have a diesel fuel, you gotta think about
So,
too, though. You know,
yeah. So I don't know, maybe it's something we can ask Judd about on the RFP and then
I mean, not that I have a dog in the race, but well, the town want them to get their own tanks and then you can go get fuel wherever you want.
that's what the school corp does. They own the tanks. And then when they get low, they shop, I think, and get the lowest bulk price that they can get. So they have multiple vendors that they use. So that's something I guess we can look at.
And they can use the same tank for different vendors, or it has to get swapped out each time though.
I think you can as long as you own your tank.
Yeah, you own your tank.
Oh, they own it. Oh,
Yeah, they own their own
gotcha.
tanks. So.
Okay.
Just look to see what you know and you can get your equipment size to what you're using.
So then every time you need a hose or a nozzle or a pump, it's on you.
Right.
Yeah.
I kinda like it the way it is, they bring all the supplies, you call them up, say a pump's bad or an indicator's bad, they take care of it.
Yeah. One less thing to worry about and think
Yeah,
about.
it's one less thing we gotta do all the time.
I also forgot about it. So
Yeah. Well, I had ran into Budrow and he asked me again where we were with it and what was going on, and
I guess I can talk to Judd and find out where he is with that and see if it's. I don't know if our volume. I mean, yes, we have volume, but I don't know if it's significant enough to mess with doing an RFP, or because then it may change year to year. What are you actually, what do you want to cost on? Are you just doing service equipment? And if you say you want the equipment changed out every 3 years, who's going to jump on that? You know?
Right.
So I think that's the big thing, is deciding what we want in the proposal.
Co-op's already said, hey, we'll come out, put new hoses on, and paint all your tanks for you.
I'm sure they are.
They're all in for the business, but.
Yeah. So
paint you rainbows and oh yeah.
But once the RFP's written, I mean, it's gonna be basically the same.
Right, yeah, it just depends what we want in it, I guess, so.
I mean, we can figure how long that equipment usually lasts, and those tanks are fairly.
Right.
Guess
Or just that
it's
they,
not
yeah.
like they go bad.
I think he was trying to find a good example of one that was executed that would fit, or at least gave what we would need, so. So we
I
don't
mean, if it saves us money, then it's worth looking at. But if not, maybe it's worth the next time.
I would say keep on keeping on, and then if we get to that point, we'll figure it out, so.
just let me know. I'm just gonna keep going the way we've been going
That's
right
fine.
now.
It works for now, so. Okay, well. A motion to adjourn?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
Claims.
Oh, claim, I'm sorry.
After the
Claims
claims.
on the bottom. Do I have a motion to
Jump
approve
the-
claims? Sorry.
Jump the boat.
Make a motion.
Second for claims.
I'll second claims.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Now, do we have a motion?
I will make a
That was
motion
tabled.
to adjourn.
Second.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.